Good morning, friends and family. It's a lovely sunny day in London on the 13th of Feb. Starting to get through this month. Damn, it flies by, doesn't it? It really does. Bitcoin price action.
It's the 17th here in Norway, Jeff.
What did I say?
13th.
13th. Yeah, I meant 17th. Did I actually say 13th? Damn.
UK is lagging behind a little bit.
Bro, it's just me. Just me. Definitely just me. Um, it's the 17th of Feb, yeah. It's the 17th of Feb today. And yeah, it's Bitcoin price action is looking a little bit arse cheeks. We've had mega sideways action for all of this. And I'm going to check. Has anyone checked the long to short ratio recently? I'm going to check liquidity. So we're kind of like in the middle of the major liquidity zones where we have a decent amount to the upside, 99k all the way up to 102k. So yeah, still quite a lot above us. But the, the stuff to the downside is about at 94 to, let's say, like 92.5. So that's looking a little bit more attractive right now with the current like price action with this like arcing down and the close beneath the weekly open on these 4 hours. Yeah, so I think if we were to do this, which is looking more likely at this moment in time, let me just check the long to short ratio. There's probably going to be more longs in the market. Yeah, hold on. 50-50 on the ratio and two. Okay, yeah. Bro. The long counts as 67.5 to 32.5 shorts. A 2.08 to 1. And that's been steadily increasing since the 14th at 8 o'clock. So that's Friday, 8 p.m. Where it was 1.27%. So everyone's been long the shit out this weekend. And they're all about to get flushed out. So this is definitely going to go lower. So yeah, Adrian's good that everyone's in their shorts and stuff like that. I do think it'll be interesting once we get down into this liquidity, to see how many people start like shorting this, especially like if we get underneath the yearly open and do like that. If we get like loads of shorts coming in, I'm going to be looking for longs, and I'm probably going to be looking for longs anyway, with a target of this. But yeah, it's I just don't see this breaking for a little while, unless we get some sort of news, and then the further range is going to be these. So once we get into like down here, it's going to be like, okay, we're at the low of the range on the daily. Let's start trying to look for some longs. But for me, kind of completely uninterested in this area. I am going to watch for some stuff this week, especially some like altcoins, especially like with this ETH stuff going on. But, you know, it's largely uninteresting. But yeah, probably going to go a little bit lower first if I were to guess right now on just seeing this price action and that data. I can't believe everyone was just long in the shit out of this weekend. We literally went from 1.27 longs to shorts to 2.08. That's pretty crazy. Anyway, um, nothing too much to say on the weekly. I don't think it just looks, yeah, it just looks a bit like nothing. Um, Total one failed to close above the yearly open. I mean, it's just doing this, isn't it? And for this foreseeable future, as long as we're above this, I'm still going to be bullish on the market. Total two, yeah, it's looking a little bit better. We've held this, and we're probably going to go for the highs. But if we make a lower high, you know, it could be a sign of trend change, especially below resistance. Especially with that weekly bull div, like a bear div, sorry. That looks super nasty. Also, total three, not looking like too much on the weekly close, and yeah, others looking decent. I think it kind of looks like good for a pop, but all in all, actually, others doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. It's just this bear div, like, it's a bit worrying. So if we don't like break these highs, I think we could be crashing back down to earth. crashing. So yeah, possibly leaning a little bit more bearish. USDT dominance, a whole lot of nothing, and Bitcoin Dom. Again, that looks like it's going to go up until proven otherwise. Yeah, especially as we're holding that on the weekly. But yeah, we are having a little bit of movement on ETH Bitcoin so far, which is quite nice to see. To be honest, nothing's really going to happen unless we break this. So I guess everyone was going to be watching this for their alts, and then we'll at least have some sort of like minor trend change. We do look like we're kind of trying to create some sort of like bottom. Whoops. Some bottom here. And that'll be confirmed if we do that and that. But yeah, it looks pretty decent. Actually, not too bad on ETH Bitcoin. I have been buying some ETH at like 2,600. I think I've been saying that for a while, and so I'll be happy if like we get a little bit of a bounce, even just like up to here, where I have an alert on Sol like 5 around here for shorts, or to like sell some of my longs. And then ETH will be 3,300, where I've been talking about like that liquidity for a long while. But yeah, not a whole lot of interest for me in the market at the moment, to be honest. Let's have a look at XRP, which had a nice little bounce. I've since failed its weekly open. That was actually quite a nice trade. If anyone was awake there, I think it was right there. We even did the retest of the retest. Oh no, that's not the weekly open, but so we haven't done the retest yet. So I might actually even set an alert for that, so we can short that. I reckon Adrian's gonna be gagging to short that. He's probably already in a short. You in a short, Adrian, on XRP again? 7272. Wait, what? 2727. That's bugging me out. 727. Yeah, I think I have this circled as well for a retest. But yeah, it's looking pretty decent. Not too bad. What's PopCap been doing? What has the PopCat been doing? So we actually hit this on Friday, right after my stream. Okay, so yeah, we hit into this like resistance area. Have since pulled back all the way into the previous weekly open, which we broke, and have since regained. This 4-hour candle is really strong at the moment, so if we get the close above here, I might even actually long this. Yeah, I might actually even long this, even though it is in a downtrend, just for up to here. Actually, it's not really the most worthwhile scalp if we're in a downtrend. We do have some bull div on the hourly, which is nice. Yeah, that's like two. Actually, I'm not really sure about this, just because of these wicks and then this new low. The regain is nice. It actually looks really good on the 4-hour, but I don't think if this, yeah, if this scalp was slightly more than 5%, what, 6% possibly, but it's a little bit wishy-washy. It's definitely possible. I mean, if you're gagging for a trade, which I'm not, but I kind of could be. I could be later today. We'll definitely keep an eye on that. Are we in the future? No, I'm just bugging. Nah, UK is 4 days behind. He didn't say what year though. Yeah, I'm in the Big Short year. Been watching too much. But yeah, what else has been happening in the market? I would like to know. Solana is in the Stuba pocket right now, which is from here to here. So yeah, it could be semi decent. Actually, looks like it's going to hold it as well. So there also could be a possible long, but I'm not really too confident in the longs at the moment due to this breakdown on the weekend. Actually, yeah, it was in Sunday to Monday. So I think I do remember a conversation that I had with Zeus on Friday where he told me that it was President's Day today, so the markets are closed, and basically saying that we could pump on Friday into Saturday and then just dump it all the way Saturday into Monday. And I'm pretty sure that's kind of what's happened. Did we even pump on Friday? We probably didn't even pump. So we just basically dumped into. Yeah, I guess we pumped a little bit on Friday and then just dumped it all over the weekend. So yeah, there's actually definitely possible to just reverse this and regain, and then it just like the weekend absolutely means nothing. But yeah, I'm not really that interested in this price action to be honest, unless something nice comes my way, or if anyone of you guys tells me something nice, I will definitely have a look at it. Yeah, again, FET also low key interesting a little bit just because it's at its low. However, altcoins a little bit like you have to be careful with them at the moment. You definitely have to be careful with them at the moment. So what's Injective doing? Yeah, I mean, I'll probably be looking to short anything higher on this. There's probably a nice little, yeah, that's already been tested. This is probably gonna break and go up to September actually, where I could maybe be looking for some shorts in anticipation of Bitcoin hitting 93.5k or 93k, which could be kind of interesting. If I long Popcat and I short Injective, surely I can't lose, right? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. What's Ada doing? It's gonna test its yearly open, but it doesn't give me a lot of faith that it's gonna regain it. To be honest, at this moment in time, and it probably could just do that and have that for a little while. But yeah, what else? I haven't actually looked at anything, but let's have a look at hype because I do want to start like Zeus says, moving some of my liquidity to hype so I don't have to like trade all the time, so I can like take low leverage positions on hype and get paid in funding. But I'd have to move like a decent amount of funds over, which is kind of interesting. This right now looks low key a little bit bearish to me, but yeah, I just think if you're accumulating this, like where Zeus said under $20, or even now, it's probably in here, in between these, where all the demand is. You're probably gonna be chilling when it hits, you know, $40, which I definitely think it's gonna do. It actually could do a little bit higher, maybe 60. But yeah, I like that chart still. Ooh, no. Uh-oh. Mayday, mayday. We are in trouble, guys. Yo, that looks so bad. What? What's happened with this? Did something actually happen with the Griffin? This looks nasty. What? It did it better. It tried to hold. It didn't even do it. Okay, let me delete all this stuff. That's also broken. Yeah. Yo, that looks so bad. The only thing that saves this is a gain of the weekly open, which subsequently is that hourly swing. It's not quite that 4 hour, but I guess that 4 hour is even better. Other than that, this is actually wrecked, or looking a little bit wrecked. Unless it can do that deviation. Or even better, yeah, the weekly open. But right now, this is looking wrecked. However, it's not all doom and gloom, as there are a couple altcoins that are looking decent that I've just had a look at. Based AI, which I'm bag holding heavy, it's having a little pump, but it's not really done much yet. It's actually at the level to gain to test like 1.6. But I guess that's just probably because Pepe might be hitting its bottom soon. Yeah, I mean it's come all the way down into. This is probably a weekly, weekly swing high. I reckon Will would be interested in that. I might actually even send it to him after this. And also autos, which I was talking about briefly in one of my streams, that I was like little bit interested in. I don't own any, I haven't bought any, but it does move sometimes like quite well if you were to like buy the bottom and get like a 30-40% trade on it. But yeah, all in all, still looking a bit bleak if you're looking for value or you're looking for longs. What's happening with Trio? It fell all the way to 160 and then pumped to 230. Currently doing nothing, but looks like it's in a downtrend, as do a lot of things. But yeah, how's everyone else doing? Been trading on the weekend, been looking for any positions, been looking at any spot coins, been looking at any indicator stuff. I caught the tiniest bit of Viking stream when he was talking about the new HTF, but I was on my way to the countryside, so I didn't really catch it. So I'll have to have a look at the new stuff that come in. But yeah, all in all, markets are closed, but we're still open. What's Tia doing? Oh boy, you know what is happening with altcoins this year, guys? There's just too many. I do think that S&T and Trio are like two that probably are just gonna run up at some point this year. All they need is slightly more favorable conditions, and like, yeah, Trio could do like 10, I mean, yeah, Will's saying $10, SMT. I mean, this is just dead, isn't it? But I do like the project. There's probably a better chart for this. HTX? No, that's the wrong. That's the wrong coin. That's not even the right coin. Too many rug pulls. Too many, yeah, maybe. Too many meme coins. Not enough retail, new retail. Too much bag holding. Not enough liquidity. Too much demand for ETFs. No one likes ETH. Like, yeah, there's a whole host of reasons why altcoins aren't doing as well. I reckon. I don't know, man. I feel like at some point in this year, like we'll get like 2 months where altcoins just surprise everyone. Yeah, they're not gonna do like 10x and like make new all-time highs and stuff like that. But 300% is like super easy on a lot of altcoins, and then everyone starts like FOMOing and buying the like all-time high in the tops, and then yeah, bang, send it into the bear market. I'd settle for 2 fucking hours of altcoins. Yo, that's hilarious. For real though, bro. For fucking real. But yeah, all in all, I don't even know why I have that drawn on. I was trying to do like a macro stuba on injective, which kind of plays out, I guess. Like, I guess we hit the 786 on the weekly. The AA6 is all the way down at $7. If we get $7 injective, I'm going to scour my room and sell everything available and buy it and stake it. I just have to. Not financial advice, don't follow me on that. But yeah, what's everyone else looking at on this fine Monday morning? I think that all alt money is being rug pulled with higher and higher efficiency. They grab more and more and faster and faster. I definitely agree with you, and you can also see that in didn't the Argentinian president just rug pull a coin? I'm not gonna call the Trump coin a rug pull because it wasn't. He probably just sold a lot, and anyone who thinks they got rug pulled is absolutely stupid and just rug pulled themselves. But it seems to me that before the regulation comes in, people just want to capitalize on it at the most. So yeah, there's not as much liquidity, and all the new retail that is coming in, the dumb retail, they're going to pump fund, they're going to the shitcoins, they're going to the all of this stuff, and they're just getting rinsed for their money, and they're never coming back to the market. Or, or they bought the top, so they bought like here or even here, and they're either bag holding or they sold here or here, and they're not coming back. Soft rug Jack, yeah, but he doesn't. Egil, he didn't have any knowledge or like I don't think he even started the token. He just got given a bunch and he was like, oh okay, might as well sell some. I don't think it was like intentional by Trump. His team did. Yeah, I mean, it's your fault if you bought into that. I don't think. What I'm trying to say is that if you put your money into Trump, like you've intentionally rugged yourself. You've rugged your own capital. So once it's scrap, yeah, I definitely know that you were first on that shit. People are rotating themselves out of the market. Yeah, a little bit. But aren't FTX like gonna pay some of their investors right now? What do you think they're rotating into? Cause I was actually thinking, I think I mentioned this like a while ago that at some point this year, one of the things that I was gonna rotate out of crypto was into like metals like palladium, which are kind of undervalued. Um, so maybe they're just rotating into other stuff like this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. VIX failing below this level. Ooh, interesting. Very, very interesting. What's the pound doing? Yeah. From rug to rug. Lol. Zero. It's going to zero. Some are rotating out of crypto and into groceries. To after all, imported goods got 25% more expensive for US peeps overnight. My friend who bought Trump at all time high messaged me during the weekend that it's pumping, thinking to buy more. I told him the answer is no. Oh no. Lol. No more money to buy crypto for. Yeah, I mean, I guess people haven't really had a lot of money to buy crypto this cycle anyway. But like, this is the thing. I do reckon that at some point we're gonna get like utility is gonna come back. There's gonna be no more shit. Like there will still be obviously shit coins, but we'll have a little period where like people are like, oh, actually, there's some good projects over here. Maybe that's just wishful thinking, or maybe I'm just being stubborn. Crypto is being normalized in US like sports gambling. Yeah, there's definitely an industry for it. Who doesn't love a little gamble? Probably need to adjust quicker to the new way market works and stop hoping for a parabolic run. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're gonna get the parabolic run that we always get from last cycles, but I find it hard to believe that we're not gonna get some sort of little run or like blow off. But you're definitely right, and I definitely agree with you. But it always works the same way. Like you think you think it's the top, and then they pump it up, and then you're like, oh, okay, it's not the top, and then everyone buys the top, and then it's at the real top. But I definitely agree with you. And why is this not working? This is still in an uptrend to me. It also still has actual potential to like break the all-time high swing. But yeah, I'll be watching these like totals very, very intently if we do come up. Because like for me, okay, what I was saying when I'm saying like I don't know if this is the top structure. It definitely could be on Bitcoin. Like this structure that we do for the next like I don't know like a few months. This very well could be the top structure, but I think if it is, we're gonna get something like that on alts first. Or at least a little ETH catch up. I think people want instant gratification, the adrenaline rush of being an instant millionaire. 100%. 100% hops. And that's actually always been the case with crypto, where people just come into crypto and they see everyone making these crazy gains, or they see traders with their plus 10,000%, but it could all just be fugazi, and they think it's quick money, and then they're like, oh, let me buy this shitcoin because this guy says it's going to do 100x, and then they just lose all their money, and they're like, it's always been like that. Like even last cycle at uni, like I had some of my uni friends who like bought the top on Doge and Pepe and stuff at the end of the cycle, and I was like, you guys are just. They're like, do you think it's a good idea? And I was like, no, absolutely not. I was like 50x up on Matic at that point. I was like, guys, I think it could be over soon. But do you try get in a little bit? But yeah, it's tough. But yeah, I think if we're just gonna chill, I'll stop my recording now. So not too much difference from Friday, I guess. We've literally just had Bitcoin go sideways. The long to short ratio is very heavily long, so I'm more expecting some downside at the moment, especially after this wick. So I've definitely changed. I think last week I was saying I'm expecting upside, but I'm definitely going to change that view now after seeing that. Um, and yeah, we'll see what happens when we come down to the yearly open and probably even lower. I'll be trying to engage some longs in this area, but I'm not going to set any bids at the moment. Another thing I'm going to watch is Soul, and another thing I'm going to watch is Popcat. And then, yeah, hopefully, also I'm going to be looking to buy some hype and then just trade ARK this week. Hopefully I can get like one nice, if I can get one, this is the thing about trading ARK or like trading. If you get one nice trade, you can literally just chill the whole week. There's no like real need to go back into the market. So I've kind of just been chilling a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I want it just a little bit as well. Yeah, I know everyone does, don't they? I think everyone's bag holding at the moment though. All it needs is a little push. We probably all want a bit of it. Otherwise we wouldn't be here, right? I know I won't get it, but I'm honest enough with myself to admit that I want it. Yeah, me too. And maybe I'm also honest enough with myself to say that I could just be being stubborn when I say that, for example, ETH has to have a day in the sun, or I think we're gonna get some sort of little run. I could just be totally wrong, and this time could definitely is it. This time is different, and it could be that we don't get that. It could very much so be that. But if you're, yeah, for example, what Brummy said is right. If you're over trading just because you feel the need to, like, you just need to just chill a little bit. Like, I definitely went through that phase where I was learning, where I thought I always needed to be in a trade because I always saw someone making money, or I always thought that there was an opportunity in the market. And there is, don't get me wrong. There is constantly and always an opportunity to take a trade in the market. If you have, look at my watch list. Look how many coins I have on this. But like, the point is that you don't need to be in a trade all the time. All you need is one well thought out, well timed trade, and it will just sort your whole week out. And you can just take the setups that you like the most and wait for them to come to you. So, for example, like Popcat, you could have just waited the whole of last week for this retest, or even like this retest on the weekly open. Where's the previous one? This one, or this one? Here, or here, even here. And literally just had one trade which went, okay, that did 17, then 30%, and then came back down, and then all in all did 60%. And then the next one just did, okay, 10% up to Feb, and then 30%. You don't need any more than that. It's literally like one trade, and then you're good. You're literally good. No, Jack, you're on my last open being right about an alt season. I know. I'm kind of like the last one that's like holding out a bit of hope, but I definitely like I'm self-aware enough to be like, okay, I definitely could just be being stubborn. But the thing is, the reason why I haven't changed my stance on it is because I don't believe that ETH is just not going to do anything with Bitcoin hitting 100k. Like I refuse to believe it that everything. Yeah, you're right. Like this time could be different, and ETH could not do anything because it could be dead. And Sol's already done it. Sol's done it. Sol did what ETH should have done. So I'm just too stubborn. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe that ETH is dead at this moment in time. It could be in the future, but even if it is, we're gonna go and hit here. There's just way too much liquidity to absolutely send it down. So I've been buying spot. What can you do? I see the level, I buy. I see the level, I sell. But yeah, I'm definitely like I have Stu and Will always in the back of my mind when I'm like thinking about the market and I'm thinking about like this cycle and what I want out of like my bags, or like if some of my bags are down and stuff like that. So like if you bought bags here, like anywhere in between here, which you're not wrong by the way, because we were holding levels here and we did like make a new high and stuff like that, and we are in a bull market and we've got all the Trump thing and stuff like that. If you're bag holding stuff like here, just don't sell any here, just sell it up here. Like you'll be fine. Like your bags aren't going to zero right now. You just chill and be patient for a sec. Yeah. Let me stop my recording now.